professionals?
Hello? Yeah, that's
we're professionals? Professionals.
Yep, total professionals.
We were talking about how professional we were just then.
As in, we're like top-level streamers that never make mistakes.
We don't make mistakes.
Our equipment always works according to plan.
We're the best at Keyforge.
100%.
We've never lost a game of Keyforge.
There's no evidence
recorded evidence of us ever losing a game of Keyforge.
No evidence of that.
So
yeah, we were talking about Grand Champs.
Yep.
As I am decidedly not Grand Champion.
Yep. You came pretty close, and I feel like if you had a better deck...
I had even one better deck.
Yeah.
Right.
I think you could have gotten there. I was telling our other roommate that I would have given you like an A+ as far as performance went. Making do with what you had.
My 62 and my 67 SAS that got played most rounds, they put in work. I mean, I had to struggle for my wins, but I had to work pretty hard for them. So I felt good about my showing, considering I only lost to the champion. I beat everyone else, and I had two really bad decks. I had one really good deck, but it only got banned 2 times during it only got allowed 2 times during Swiss play. And it actually got allowed both times in the top 16, interestingly.
I did not do so well. And I think it's just one of those days where just nothing really went my way.
It's like a lot to do with matchups, too, because my matchups were okay. For my decks.
One of my decks had like 5 artifacts, and I swear I had like 3 Grasping Vines played against me over the series of the day. And it was always like Grasping Vines for 3 artifacts from different houses kind of stuff. So there were a lot of times where I just like straight up considered discarding like Hallowed Shield and other stuff that just had like minimal impact. But I had like decent ones like Lash and stuff like that it did actually want to be put on the table. So.
Yeah, I had a really good time.
Yeah,
it was fun.
It was a lot of fun, and
we got to cast the finals games. Yeah. I got to cast 2 of them. Me and Nathan, the top 4 and finals.
And I cast a match with Justice Blinded from Team SAS, and that was your game versus Kodamaran.
Yep, that was a good game too.
Yeah, it was a tight match because it went to 3 games. Obviously it wasn't the outcome we wanted, but it was a pretty good match.
Yeah, I feel good about taking him to game 3 in both of our matches. So, yeah, I mean, his decks were very good, and he played great. So
yeah, exactly. It's certainly a deadly combination.
Yeah, I rewatched the finals match yesterday. He trounced his opponent pretty handily.
He won 2-0 in the finals.
Yeah,
so
he played great in that game too.
Right,
really good.
Right. It was one of those where he never lost like sight of the prize. It was just like force the amber in.
Yep.
Get the amber where you can, get cards where you can, and his opponent was like forced into like a board state where he was going to have to basically choose Brobnar for the whole game, I feel. So definitely worth.
Thanks, Titan.
Thank you, Lord Farquaad.
Congrats to both of you again for your showings at Nats and Gen Con. The commentary was great, by the way. Thank you. We appreciate that.
Yeah, I mean, just because we stream on Twitch doesn't necessarily mean that we would feel like natural casters.
Yeah.
Right? Like commentating on somebody else's play, I can like talk about like my thought process. So
yeah, I am fine with saying that my only losses during that tournament were to the national champs, so that's fine. You know. I think he's gonna post. Well, the final actually in full was on his page, because it actually streamed without interruption. Yeah. So that's good. And the rest of the games he's going to post once he edits them, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah, so I have no idea. I had some great zingers that I have no idea if they're going to get cut or not. So but yeah,
I hope not.
he's got to go back, cuz like so much of it was like the internet was dropping in and out, so like we started and stopped, and so at some point we just kind of started talking.
Right.
It's probably one of those where you kind of need like a bumper. So I'm playing Goric.
You're on Goric, and I'm on E. Shelley, the Mance Wizard. So I included in the match showing the group they were in round 1 and their record in round 1, so you can kind of see how well these decks did previously, and you can also go back and look at what the matchups were if you're curious. Now, you guys, the gold standard gets you to pay you to travel to all events. That would be cool. Yeah, that would be cool. But unfortunately, that would mean we couldn't play in the events.
Right, yeah. I mean, I definitely...
I would entertain being paid to cast all the events.
I would
honestly.
entertain that. But the problem is I do want to play, because
Yeah.
I have such a competitive nature when it comes to format, like, especially a format such as grueling as that one. Like,
they could honestly pay us in, like, chairs and tables.
Yeah. I'd be fine with that.
Like,
just
give us a table.
Or give me amber shards. Give me like 250
They
amber
probably
shards.
would pay in amber shards. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have. Give me 250 amber shards, and I will cast like 3 Vault Tours or something like that. You know?
I'm not gonna lie, I would do that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably like on average more than you can make in a Vault Tour.
Right.
So.
Yeah. I think I made 110 from top 8 nationals. I think Nathan, you made what, like 200 something in Gen Con?
It was like just under 200.
It was over the course of 2 Vault Tours, of course.
Yeah.
But still. This is the best creature in the game. I mean, hands down, the best creature.
I did actually get the bet going.
Wow, he got the bet going. Wow.
Yeah.
Bet some amber.
I was gonna make a joke about starting the bet, but I had no idea who was gonna like get that.
I would also recommend Nathan and I cast the top 4 game. It was Hadley versus Matthew.
That game was They were
a good game. It was a very good game.
Yeah.
Very good match. I'd recommend watching that.
Right.
Just
I don't want to spoil like a big play that happens.
Roll that?
I roll a 6. So I don't want to spoil like a big play that happens in the game, but during the commentary, Justin and I were both kind of like, "What is this play? Like, what's happening here?" And then like when we saw it happen, we were like, "Oh wow, it like takes 3 turns to set up, and it's just like a genius play."
Yeah.
Like that there were a lot of like really good plays in those top cut games. But I think that was my favorite play just because the sheer patience and the time it took to set up.
I agree. Plus, Hadley had a pro gamer strategy of having
it's actual snacks,
just having snacks in her bag, and we didn't think of that.
No, we're really bad at that.
For those not in the know about the tournament format, it was
grueling.
Best of 3 rounds.
I would be hard pressed to play that format again.
It would be tough. I mean, it was 100-minute rounds. It lasted from, I think it got started about 11:30 a.m.
Because
it was a late start.
Because surprise,
Jim was terrible.
Jim was terrible.
Yeah.
The laptop they had wouldn't even scan the QR codes. You had to take a picture of the QR code on your deck.
On your phone.
Yeah. And then enhance it on the phone so that the laptop could read it.
And it took us like an hour to figure out that was the way we had to do it. So
yeah,
it was a
struggle. Brutal. It was terrible.
So yeah, it was like 3 p.m. before we got a lunch break, and I hadn't eaten but a bowl of yogurt for breakfast. Are you good with your hand?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll say a plate of licks.
Okay.
Turkey bag is 4 bottles of water and a pound or 2 of beef jerky. That's a great idea. I think I'm gonna have to copy that.
I'm gonna say Sanctum. I'm gonna play a Bade and a Grey Rider, and a Bade will attack the Ulix, but not kill. So your turn. I'll draw 3.
I will say Shadows. I'll play Whistling Darts. Do 1 to the Grey Rider. I'll play Brand. Give you 1. Whoa! W Wolf sub. Oh, Lord Winter gifted a tier 1 sub. Thank you so much, Lord Winter. And congrats to W Wolf for that sub. I will play a Merkins. Play your top card, please.
It's Miasma.
Sweet. I will play Lamindra. And that's it.
Okay, I need to look at this deck list real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so there's no Exhume, so I'm not terribly worried about this Brand currently. Alright, so I'm going to have a Bade fight Brand.
Okay.
It'll kill him. You'll steal 1.
Who's got elusive?
Oh, never. JK. This is a pro. Oh, okay. No, this ends up being better then. So, we're gonna say Shadows, and I'm gonna Whistling Darts.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna Oubliette Brand.
Ah.
And it will be your turn. I will draw 2.
All right. I will say. I'll say Dis. Play a Dust Imp. Play 3 fates to destroy these 3 guys.
Okay.
So I'll get 2 amber for the dust imp dying. And then I'll play a Tesmal. Here you go.
Okay. I'm going to say Shadows, and I'm going to play 2 Whistling Darts.
Oh my god. My cool stuff order came in yesterday. Figured I'd spend the evening cracking packs and watching y'all. It sounds great.
Yep, that's an evening right there.
Yeah, it sounds great. So I will say Shadows. I'll play a Customs Office. I'll play Furtive Investors, and I'll discard Bad Pennies. I'll say check with 6.
Okay, I can't stop the 6. I at least get to answer. I'm going to play Full Moon and a Grove Keeper. We'll give him Way of the Porcupine. And then I'm going to Regrowth. And I think I'm going to get back the Grey Rider.
Yep.
Just because he's so good. And yeah, I can like jam him next to the Grove Keeper, and maybe he gets big enough so that he can actually survive the fights that he's trying to get into. So I'll draw.
How smaller are the GC keys from the original metal keys? I can show you.
Yeah, they're like the original. They're like the original starter deck size.
Yeah.
If you know those, that they're tiny. They're like actually pretty good for portable.
Yeah, I'll use them all the time when I'm away.
I'll say check with 7. So.
Okay. So they're like a good bit smaller, or else I would have used them on the stream.
Yeah.
So you can see just how tiny they are.
Yeah. They do have the sweet 19 branding on them.
Yeah, it's pretty much a status symbol, you know.
Yeah.
But they're pretty cool.
Yep. You get to flex on people later on. So.
We flex
Speaking of flexes,
the flexes.
There were Colby won the game where he got flexed on twice for 5.
So that was pretty impressive. Okay, I'll say Mars. I'm gonna play a Beam Buckler. Do 2 to that guy.
Okay.
Play Amber Conduction Unit. Play Destroy Them All to get those. Play Mothership Support. Play Fluxum Spike. And you can go and Keyforge.
Okay. Go to 7. I'm gonna say Sanctum. I'm gonna play a Bade.
There you go. There you go.
I'm gonna play Grey Rider. He's gonna ready a Bade, and the Bade has to fight the Beam Buckler. And then I'm gonna play this Grey Rider.
Jeez.
Ready and fight the Beam Buckler. I don't want to trade off a Bade. I could to like set up maybe double Grey Rider, but I don't think I'll get to untap with them. So it's your turn. I will draw 3.
Okay. I'll say Dis. I'll call the weak the Grey Rider. I will play Yerk, discard. I'll discard Hysteria, because I don't think I want to just bounce the Bade. And I'll play a Soul Keeper. And that's it.
I mean, there's like if you wanted another card out of your hand, there might be
I don't really
to bounce the Yerk. So, but other than that, I think that's perfectly fine. So, I am going to say Shadows. I'm gonna play a Gamgee and a Knuckles Bolton. I'm gonna Hidden Stash. We're gonna archive a card. I think I'm gonna archive this. And I'm gonna run out this Miasma.
Okay.
You're not close to a key, but I think the decks that made it this far in the tournament are probably pretty good at generating Amber compared to the other ones. Okay, your turn.
Alright, I'll say Shadows. I'll Nerve Blast to kill the Gamgee. Play a Whistling Darts. And that's it. So, Knuckles take 1.
Oh, yeah.
And that's it.
Okay. Okay. I think I'm gonna put my archives into my hand and say Sanctum. I am gonna play a Baltrum. I'm gonna Reap with a Bade. I'll discard the one off of them, then get one. I'll play Radiant Truth. And then I'm gonna Smite.
It's a normal width, Bill. It just maybe looks wide because of the stream setup.
Yeah. Oh, and we have like the sides of the 2-player map cropped off.
Yeah.
So there's like extra 2 key spaces and like a space for the archives that aren't normally visible on our stream. So Knuckles will crash into him, and then Knuckles will die because he's the biggest power guy right there.
Yeah.
And that is your turn. I will draw.
That is your turn.
Sorry, that is that. Well, it's your turn. No.
That is now your turn. I'll say Fluxum. I'll say Mars will play Fluxum Spike.
Okay.
Which doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
I will play Mars Needs Amber.
Okay.
Which will put 1 on the evade. So good job killing Knuckles. I will Extinction for Knight.
Okay.
Get a chain. Play a Mind Warper. And I'll say check with 8.
Okay.
Drop chain, draw 3.
I am going to say Untamed. I'm going to play Fuzzy Gruin.
The camera adds a few pounds to the Bumblebird.
Yeah. I'm going to play there everywhere.
So get 1. Dead Mind Warper.
I'm going to Grasping Vines the Customs Office.
Okay.
And then I'll play a Tintablin. And it's your turn. I'll say check with 7 and draw 4.
Okay, so I'll Forge for 6. I'll say Dis. I'm going to play a Schuler. Steal 1. I will play a Tourette. Capture 3. And then I will banish the Fuzzy Gruin. And I'll say go.
Okay. I'll say Shadows. I'm going to play Umbra and Mac the Knife, and I'll play a Hidden Stash. I'll stow this card. And I'll tell you to go ahead. I will draw. And it is your turn.
W. Wolf said you need to make a comeback while he's getting chips. I'll say Shadows. I'm going to play Dusk Chronicles. Archive a card. I'm going to Nerve Blast to kill the Umbra. And I'll play Customs Office and say check with 7.
Yeah, can't stop it.
This deck's pretty good.
I also think the order of the draw mattered too.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, I mean, this deck doesn't have any artifacts. Like the Customs Office is just kind of dead.
Okay. Yeah.
But you got enough removal. Like this deck kind of wants
to keep
a lot
of removal.
This deck like really wants to keep specific guys on the table.
Yeah, 'cause it's got Call the Weak, it's got Banish, it has Extinction.
Yeah.
Destroy them all.
Right.
It had Flux
Yeah,
and Spikes.
it's probably the removal then that swung it.
Yeah.
In that deck's favor.
2 Nerve Blasts. Whistling Darts. It had a lot going for it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just I didn't have miasmas at the right time. You like merkened my miasmas.
Yeah.
There were I feel like if you merkens any untamed card in this, it was kind of like a dead card.
Ooh, I can submit scores as far as keys go on this because I didn't enable that for our first round, but I think it's probably interesting to keep track of. So I think it's 3-1, right?
Yeah, it's 3-1.
Okay.
But all the disc guys, you had all the disc guys late that stopped keys.
That's true.
So, like, and that's when you want to stop keys in the game is later on. So.
Okay, so you're on Arvid, and I'm on Senora.
Okay.
Slap that bet.
Slap a bet.
Slap a that bet. So Senoras are only 3-0 in this pod, interestingly. This is also where we're going to start seeing much more higher caliber.
Yeah, I think
high
so.
Caliber.
It's not going to... I don't think it'll be like one deck blowing out the other deck.
No,
anymore.
not usually.
So I wouldn't call that game a blowout necessarily. No. It didn't, like... This deck's answers...
Mine just lined up pretty well.
Yeah, well, and it was like you were just able to just generate Amber. You were just generating Amber the whole game. So.
Yeah.
that was like, those are the AOA decks that I think are the best
when they're generating amber and doing things.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's too many AOA decks that can either generate amber or do things, and not both.
Right.
Actually, that game could have gone worse if I had if you had gotten the Brend off.
Yeah.
For the full amount.
Yeah. Because I was gonna 3 Fates the Brend. That was my plan. Hey, Stormstrong.
Storm, how's it going?
You like my Snufflegator shirt? I see you emoting. Nathan's not even wearing a Tabletop Royale shirt. He's got a million of them.
They're all dirty from the shilling I did over the weekend.
Yeah, and Snuffles. Mushroom Man is a tier 2 emote now. I'm just putting that out there. If you really, really want Mushroom Man, he is available at the 2nd tier. If you really want him. I know it sucks that he can't be tier 1, but we're not partnered with Twitch. And it's like impossible to get partnered.
Yeah.
Maybe after Worlds Collide if like the game blows up.
Yeah, exactly. Or if they ever announce like a digital app.
One day in the future, we will be able to move Mushroom Man back down. But it's like, what do you cut out of tier 1? You don't cut like either part of the flex. That's 2 emotes.
Yeah, it's too good.
You can't cut Snufflegator.
Yeah.
Right. 200 IQ is great.
Yeah.
Maybe the gavel. Like,
well, the gavel
is like on the chopping block, right?
Right. Well, I don't know. We have rules called on us all the time.
Yeah,
so
true.
I feel like the gavel is like one that's like truly interactive. 7. So I'm going first.
So yeah, it's a tough decision. I will mulligan. I guess I need to look at this deck list and that deck list. Oh, 3 drummer knots, huh? Belling Patcher's 8 Obelisk. Okay, I see. Doorstep, Gatekeeper, Derek, Mighty Lance, Nature's Call. They're everywhere. Telega, Key Charge. Yeah, Grove Keepers. Let me take a quick gander at Arvid. Do you want to look at Signora?
Yeah. This is it like really hinges on the Iron Obelisk.
Yeah. Okay, so you have like Grasping Vines to deal with that. It's interesting. Destroy them all.
So, well, here's the thing about Grunt Buggy and Iron Obelisk. If they get Grasping Vines and the board state doesn't change, then you could play them and they still have the same effect.
It's true, but it might force them to take a turn that they didn't want to take. And also, if you can bounce other artifacts with them.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you're in a state where the Iron Obelisk or the Grunt Buggy is stopping the key, then you're probably going to be calling Brobnar anyway.
Yeah, true.
So, I think Grasping Vines is not the answer that you want versus the Grunt Buggy or Iron Obelisk.
Fair enough. It does have Destroy Them All, though.
This deck does?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is great against that.
That is good against it. You want the actual artifact destruction.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, you're up.
Okay, I'll say Untamed, I'll play a Chota Hazri.
The keys, I just put them away, Stormstrong. They're small, so like they don't really fit.
The Honorable Judge Mushroom Man
for the stream. Your keys are still superior for streaming. I'll show you though, because they're pretty cool, and I'll definitely be playing with them all the time when I'm playing at the store. But look how much smaller than the big keys they are. They're like, they're actually the size of the keys from the second starter set. They're that small. So they're not even, really? They're not even the first set.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to say Untamed again. I'm going to play Full Moon. I'm going to play Quicksand, which lets me destroy the most powerful creature by each player who does not control already Untamed guy. So I'm going to kill Joya. I'm going to Reap with Chota Hazri. And then I'm going to play a Grove Keeper. And I'm going to tell you to go ahead. And Grove Keeper's going to buff Chota. And I will draw 3. Oh yeah, I did play Full Moon. So I get 1 for the Grave Keeper.
Yep. I'll play Sanctum. I'll Mighty Lance there. Play Hallowed Shield. And Maruk will attack Chota to capture 1. That's it.
Okay. Did that deck have Hallowed Blast? Or whatever the...
Healing Blast?
Healing Blast. It does not. Okay. Does it have a good way to heal its dudes? It does not. Okay, it does not. Okay. I am going to say Shadows, and I'm going to Sucker Punch Maruk.
Okay.
It'll just go on him, but it will put a damage on him. And then I'm going to Merkins the top card of your deck.
A Gorm.
Oh,
that's legit.
That's a good hit. I'll play Knuckles Bolton, and I'll play a Redlock.
Okay.
And it is your turn. I will draw 4.
I'll say Barabnar. I'll play Drummernauts, Lollop, and I'll Tremor your mans.
The whole squad.
That's like one of probably the better Merkins hits you can hope for, I think.
I like hitting like a solid artifact.
Yeah. Especially when you can activate. I mean,
yeah,
you could easily hit Hallowed Shield.
Right.
That's just garbage.
You didn't have artifact destruction, right?
I don't think so.
You didn't have Grasping Vines?
No Grasping Vines.
Okay. Alright, so then I'm going to play They're Everywhere. That'll finish off Maruk. Toss some damage around on your other dudes.
Time Teleport's your fave to hit off Merkins? Yeah, that'd be pretty good.
I am going to Song of Spring. And I'm going to... this is not the time to shuffle Choda.
Yeah, I feel very meh about shuffling Choda in most of the time, unless the deck is very revolving around her.
Yeah. And I don't want to go to 7 because of Gatekeeper. And if you doorstep me, you doorstep me.
Yeah.
So I'm going to play a Grove Keeper, and it'll be your turn. I could go to 7 by discarding the Grove Keeper, and then Redlock would get an Amber. So it is your turn. I will draw 3.
Okay, I'll say Untamed. Play 10 Tadlin. Discard Key Charge. Discard Save the Pack. Play Grove Keeper. I guess I'll play Grove Keeper there. That makes more sense than to get 10 Tadlin there. And I'll play Regrowth to get back, I think, Joya. I like Joya. Discard that. That is it.
Okay, so I'll Forge.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to say Mars, and I'm going to play a Mother Gun. I'm going to play 2 copies of Carpet Flotsam. Which would be pretty sweet. I'm actually going to discard Xanthic's Harvester.
Yeah.
Because he's actually dead here.
Yeah.
And then we're going to put the Red Planet Ray Gun. And Knuckles Bolton, he's the one that's hardest to kill.
Makes sense.
And I've got a pretty good chance of maybe using him. So I didn't play any creatures this turn, so Redlock's going to give me 1. And it is your turn, and we'll draw 5.
You get library access after a Martian Generosity with Merkins. So many cards cycled back. That's crazy. That sounds fun. Oh, God. That's just plain fun. I will say Brobnar. I'll play Gauntlet of Command. Play Foozle. I'm not supposed to get a power token. Lollop will murder, I think, Redlock.
Okay.
And then Drummerknot is definitely bouncing the Lollop, so whatever he does, he's bouncing the Lollop. I think he'll kill Grove Keeper.
Okay.
Bounce Lollop. Play Lollop. End my turn. Get some power counters. Don't you want Harvester in play for the gun then? It's not dead, it's ammo, they said. I guess it could go either way. It's tough. Because he got the Amber from Redlock by discarding it, so I think I would probably have preferred the Amber over having it Merkins in play, probably not doing anything.
Yeah, and
have a Xanthic's Harvester in play.
I was drawing 5 cards, so I felt like pitching the Harvester there is fine. Just to try to get deeper in the deck, because the Harvester from hand isn't ever going to be an Amber, so Though there is a fair point that with Mother Gun and Red Planet Ray Gun, the problem is I can't use Mother Gun or Red Planet Ray Gun in I can't use them in the same turn.
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna say. I think I say Shadows here. Tempted to say Mars, but I'm gonna say Shadows. These guys are gonna unstun. I am gonna play a Laminadra. And I'm gonna Nerve Blast, dump 2 into the Drummer Knot. And then we're gonna Bone Rot Venom.
My bones!
I think that deck actually has like multiple Drummer Knots, but...
Yeah, 3.
So, anyway, I'll say check with 6, and it'll be your turn. I will draw 3.
Okay, I'll say Sanctum. I'm gonna Doorstep.
Okay.
I'll play Gatekeeper and Joya and a Shield of Justice. And that is it. So that goes there. This goes there.
Okay. I think we say Mars. And I am going to Mother Gun to do 4 damage to the Grove Keeper, since he's like the only guy I can kill. Your board is gigantic.
I guess you could kill Drummer Knot.
I could, but I've like invested so much in killing him. And now my guys are elusive. Well, yeah, whatever. He'd still die to the Bone Rot Venom. And actually, I've got this Mars Needs Amber, so it may have been correct to just
to put some damage.
Just put some damage on something, just to get stuff captured.
You
anyway, so the Drummer Knot captures 1. I am going to Hypno Beam. No, this is I did this wrong. I should have played Tixel Beam Buckler.
Oh, okay.
And did something. 2 damage to, we'll say Foozle. Foozle I can see myself killing at some point.
Okay.
And then play Mars Needs Amber. I'm gonna Hypno Beam Joya.
Oh. Okay.
To throw off the algorithm there, and then I'll play a Stormcrawler, who's actually kind of silly. I'll say check with 6, and then I'll tell you to go ahead, and I will draw 4.
Okay. I'll say Barabnar. Bill, I can't believe you think that I'm not winning. I mean, if you look at the board, it's clear that I'm winning this game. I'm going to play Grunt Buggy.
Okay.
I will pound the Merkins.
Okay, so Laminadra dies. Joya loses her armor.
I'm going to go ahead and smash into the Joya there.
Joya is toast.
The Foozle will Reap to give me 2. The Drummer Knot will Reap. We'll take 2 damage. I'll return the wallet to my hand. Play Lollop. And with the gauntlets, I'm going to ready and fight with the Drummer Knot, I think. I'm going to smash into this. Oh, actually. I'll smash into the Beam Buckler.
Okay.
And get that back. Actually, make it the Stormcrawler.
Okay.
And pretend like I did that before Foozle Reaped.
Okay.
Oh no, because the Drummer Knot was stunned too. This is all messed up because of the Stormcrawler. I think we have to reset the turn. I think I can still do it. It just involves Lollop attacking the Stormcrawler first, and then getting Gauntlet commanded into the Joya, and then the Drummer Knot doing things. Does that make sense?
I see. So Lollop fights the Stormcrawler.
And then Gauntlets into the...
Joya. Yeah. Joya is still alive. Then the Drummernaut's there. The Drummernaut has 8 on him and the Bone Rot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's refigure this out.
And then you bounce Lollop.
I definitely pound still.
Pound take care of Merkins and Laminedra.
Yeah, so that's Barrister, Stormcrawler.
Yeah.
Reap with Foozle gets me 2.
Yeah.
But I had and 1 for the pound too. And then there was 1 more Reap from the Drummernaut.
Yes, after
so these 2 are dead.
After you can,
and then Reap with Drummernaut, return Lollop to my hand. Drummernaut takes 2. And then I play the Lollop. Which ends the same, but Drummernaut isn't dead.
Okay.
So we did it.
Alright, my turn.
We did it.
I am going to say Shadows. I am going to... That's why we keep the gavel around. Gormavom is going to blow up your Grunt Buggy.
Okay. I knew that was happening.
Knuckles is going to Reap and do 1 damage to the Drummernaut.
Okay.
And you gave me this back already, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, he's dead, though.
Okay, yeah.
I am going to play an Umbra and a Furtive Investors. And I will say check with 9, and it will be your turn.
Well, it's looking bad again.
I'll draw 2.
Okay. I'll say Untamed. I'll play They're Everywhere.
Okay.
I'm gonna Nature's Call those guys anyway. I'm gonna discard Save the Pack. I will play a Grovekeeper, Reap with Tantalon, and pass turn.
Alright, so I will Forge. And I guess I could take a really bad... this turn isn't great no matter what I do. So I'm going to take a bad Untamed turn. I'm going to discard a Dusk Witch. I'm going to play a Nox, a Rust Gnawer, and a Dusk Witch. And it is your turn. I will draw 2.
Alright, so I'll Forge. Okay.
This the Grovekeepers in that deck are actually really good.
They're pretty decent. Pretty decent.
As far as like untamed dudes whose text boxes are blank most of the game, the Grovekeepers in that deck are actually doing some work.
Say this is difficult. I'll say Untamed, I think. Oh, they're everywhere. To kill the Dusk Witch, put some damage on other dudes. Play a Roxador. Tantalon at the Rustnar. And Grovekeeper. I think we'll finish off the Nox. That is fine, I believe. And that's my turn.
Okay, I will say Mars. I'm gonna Mother Gun and do 3 damage to the Roxador.
Okay.
And then I'll play a Beam Buckler and finish the Roxador off. I'll play Stim Rager. And then I'm going to destroy them all, the Foozle, and the Gauntlet of Command.
That's pretty good.
And I will tell you to go ahead and I'll draw 3. 1, 2, 3.
I feel much better with my chances in this game had you not gotten the Gorm.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. That's how I felt like all day during the Grand Championships. Where it was like, oh man. And honestly, there were games I think I could have lost harder if my opponent had drawn things in a better order. I was like, wow. One of the decks I played against in the when I was 2 and 3, I played against a deck that had double Hypno Beam, double Orbital Bombardment in his Mars side. And he played them like staggered over several turns.
Yeah.
But can you imagine the turn where your opponent plays Orbital Bombardment, shows you the 2 Hypno Beams and another Orbital Bombardment?
Oh, God.
And you're just like,
I guess I can't win.
Yeah.
I'll say Sanctum. I'm going to play a Bond. I will Reap with Gatekeeper. I'm going to smite the Lollop into the Stim Rager. Yeah. I'll take 4.
Takes 3. So.
Takes 3, yeah. That's it.
Okay. I am going to say Shadows. I'll play Subtle Maul. I am going to Hidden Stash. And we'll archive a card.
No, Beam Blocker will just take 1 from the smite. Yeah.
Oh, yes. I'm going to archive this card, I think. I will play a Brand to give you 1, and then I will play a Knuckles Bolton. And it is your turn. I will shuffle and draw 5.
A Brand. Okay, I'll say Sanctum. Play Derek.
Yeah, that's 3.
Give me a 3-fer. Thanks for that follow, Red Flavor 90. Appreciate you. Gotta get that red flavor. Running low on answers here. I think Gatekeeper and a Bond have to kill Knuckles. So Gatekeeper, Bond, attack. So Gatekeeper will take 1. I guess I can Hallow Shield him. I'll Hallow Shield him. And that's it. Check with 8.
Okay, I think it's just say Shadows here. I'm gonna Subtle Maul you.
Real subtle.
I think you've got the Iron Obelisk still. I am going to Merkins. I'll play the top card of your deck.
It's a Patcher's 8. I knew that. Because he hasn't been here yet.
Because you've been looking for him all game. Now, hilariously, that gives you an out.
I'll tell you right now, that's great for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hilariously, that gives you an out. I am going to have Brend. No, you've got a Bond.
Yeah.
So your guys don't actually take damage. So I think killing a Bond is a mistake then.
Right.
Yeah,
okay,
so I'll Reap with Brend.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to Nerve Blast. And put 2 damage into Derek. And I will tell you to go ahead.
Yeah,
and I Subtle Mauled you, right? Got Ramirez.
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
Well, yeah,
Draw
I mean,
2.
I think you're right. The Bond tips it because I have Iron Obelisk and 3 Brobnar guys,
but you
don't have a way to get a Bond.
Yeah.
If I had if I still had Gauntlet of Command,
you could crash him in.
That would kill it. So like I think that Gorm was just so huge.
Yeah.
Off Merkins.
Merkins is stupid. Like I swear.
Yeah, it didn't actually take damage because of the bond.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
But yeah, still.
Merkins just
I did forge a key, so it was 3-2.
Yes, yeah, you would.
Man. Dang. I mean, I couldn't plan for you Merkinsing my Patrazate, right?
Right.
Dang.
Yeah, Merkins is stupid. Like, what if he hits the best card in your opponent's deck?
Yeah. Okay, you're on Time Mother now. I mean, I almost came back. There's something to be said for that.
Well, that's what this deck did. That's what that
deck does, yeah.
Yeah. That's what it did in its other, like, all three
Every
of the games
game
that it played.
Yeah.
It, like, clawed back into a game. I just feel like that deck has, like, a lot of inevitability on side.
The everyday Crucible Advisor. This Gorich. Love it. You're on Time Mother now.
Okay.
Time Mother doesn't even have logos in it. It makes no sense.
It does have Grasping Vines. So, I probably just discard. It has neither a Time Traveler nor a Mother, is what you're saying. So, how do you get to that name without logos in your deck?
Yeah.
But yeah, I probably just discard the Hallowed Shield that's in this deck because of the grasping.
You don't want to get grasped.
And I actually probably discard the Gorm of Om too, because that deck didn't have any artifacts. I think it was 0. Because Customs Office never mattered one time.
Right. No, I think you're right.
So.
Yep.
Now, Grunt Buggy, Iron Obelisk, I think are still safe to play because their effects still work.
Yeah.
Through Grasping Vines. And, like, if you Grasping Vines Grunt Buggy, that's like another Amber. So.
Right. He who invents the future with no time traveler.
Did everybody see the name that was on Reddit?
She who
grows this thing right here, or whatever.
Yeah.
That's like first off, can't believe that name isn't banned. But that is like the best name.
That's pretty good.
She who grows this thing right here. Yep. It's so good. Boxcars. If you're not first, you're last. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna mulligan.
Okay.
I had They're Everywhere Save the Pack in the hand, and so that's like so tempting to want to keep.
Yeah.
But it's a 2/2/2 hand, and it's got like Hallowed Shield, Shield of Justice. So I would probably I could maybe say this Brobnar stuff, but depending on what I draw, this Sanctum turn it looks bad. So. It's subtle enough. It could be. She could be growing anything.
It's true.
Anything.
Whatever. Just whatever, you know.
How much would you pay for the funniest Keyforge deck name of all time?
I don't know.
Right?
It's a good question.
I think that's a...
Play Whistling Darts. Your turn.
Okay. I'm going to say Brobnar. I'm going to play Gauntlet of Command, a Grunt Buggy, and then a Drummernaut.
Okay.
$10.
$10. Yeah.
That's a good answer.
That is a very good answer. I'll say Untamed. Play Glimmer. Get the Whistling Darts back. Play Nox, Grove Keeper, Fang House. And Sega. Well, and then I draw Full Moon.
Yeah. This is how you play Full Moon.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play a Lollop, and then I'm gonna Gauntlet of Command the Lollop into the Grove Keeper.
Actually, I'll follow Han X
Drummerknot is going to reap, bounce the Lollop, who I will then replay, and then I'm going to Trimmer those 3 guys.
Jeez.
And it is your turn. I will draw 2.
Okay, I'll say save Sanctum.
Honks.
Play Borden, Chael. Smite. I think I just unstun one of my guys. Probably.
Nox is big.
Nox is big, but he's not as big as Lollop. That's the problem with Nox.
that's their problem, really.
And it doesn't matter because you used to kill him and, you know, attack with Drummerknot. So I think I'll just do the Fang House. That's it.
Okay. I'm gonna say Sanctum. If I had drawn one.
Some guys in my gaming center talked about you guys, so I would say hi. Well, hello.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks for coming by. We appreciate that.
Yeah.
And tell them thank you for sending you our way.
Yeah. I'm going to play in a Bond and a Sir Marrows and a Maruk. If I'd drawn like one Brobnar card there, I probably would have ran back Brobnar, but can't do it. So, okay. And your turn, I will draw 3.
I'll say Untamed. I'll play Full Moon. Unstun these guys. Play Tantadlin. And play Grasping Vines.
Okay.
I think I don't know that I bounced the Grunt Buggy. I don't think I do. I think I definitely got Bounce Gauntlet. Yeah. I'm going to leave Grunt Buggy alone for now. And Fang House. I think I'll kill the Abond.
Yeah, you get to kill him for free.
For free, yeah. So I think it's fine. He's kind of annoying. That's it.
Okay, I am going to say Untamed.
Oh, did I get the one for the Tantadlin? I don't think I did.
For the Full Moon?
For Full Moon, yeah.
I'm going to discard Key Charge. I am going to Regrowth a Bond.
My goodness.
And then I am going to play Grovekeeper, Teliga Grovekeeper.
Oh, great.
So
okay.
Teliga's going to get 2 +1/+1 counters, and then Sir Marrows is going to get a +1/+1 counter. And it is your turn. I will draw, and I'll tell you to go ahead.
Super. Want it. Love it. I'll say Untamed. I think I gotta just clean up some stuff now. I believe Nox kills the Teliga.
Okay.
Can't have Teligas walking around, doing whatever they want. I'll rip a Grovekeeper in half.
Okay.
To shreds, I say.
To shred. And what of his wife? To shreds, you say.
That Grovekeeper, I think, is destined to live this turn because Tantadlin and Glimmer is not really something I'd rather just reap twice, I think. So, I will do so.
Okay.
Then I'll play Regrowth to get back my Grovekeeper. Play him over there.
Okay.
That is my turn.
All right.
Power on Chael.
We're gonna say Brobnar. I'm gonna play my Gauntlet of Command.
Check with 6, by the way.
Yeah. No. Grunt Buggy.
No, just I have 6.
Yeah, you just have 6.
I just got
That's
it.
what you got. I am going to pound the Nox.
Okay.
Lollop is going to crush Chael.
Okay.
Drummerknot is going to crush Grovekeeper. I'm going to play a Drummerknot, bouncing this Drummerknot. Then I'm going to play a Drummerknot, bouncing Lollop. And then I'm going to play a Lollop.
This is becoming a real problem.
And it is your turn. Oh, did you reap? Those reaps went on Sir Marrows.
Oh, yep. Yep. Indeed, they did.
And then Grovekeeper's going to go, and I'm going to put +1/+1 counters on these guys. And it is your turn, and we'll draw 3.
Play Sanctum. Play Take Hostages. Play Chael, Evade. Capture 3.
Oh, Nox died.
Because he was on the flank, he was 7 power, yeah. Yep. Okay. And board in. The guy just traded this Grovekeeper.
For guys get to the point where you can't do anything.
They're already pretty much too big, so.
Okay. We're going to say Sanctum. And... Or is it a Brobnar turn?
I don't think we have enough connections to make them print names for people, for even us. So... Brad liked one of my posts on Facebook, so you could say we're best friends.
Okay.
We pretty much made it.
I'm going to say Brobnar. I'm going to play Iron Obelisk, in case you weren't demoralized enough. I am going to have this Drummerknot kill Chael. Lollop is going to kill Evade. Oh, wait, Lollop kills Chael.
Okay.
Then Drummerknot kills Evade.
Okay.
And bounces Lollop.
Okay.
Got the order of operations there. I'm going to play Lollop. We're going to Gauntlet of Command Lollop into the Fang House.
Okay, so take 7.
Yeah.
But he's going back to your hand.
Right. I'm going to Reap with Drummerknot. Bounce Lollop. Play Lollop. Play Foozle. Tell you to go ahead.
It's a lot of dudes. I'll say Shadows. Play Mac the Knife and 3 Whistling Darts.
Okay.
Which just
3
activates your Iron Obelisk, but I mean
1, 3. He captures 1 and takes 2. And this Drummerknot died. Alright, so my turn. I'm going to play Groke. I'm going to Gauntlet Groke into Mac the Knife. Lollop will finish off Mac the Knife. Foozle is going to Reap for 2. And then Drummerknot is going to Reap and bounce Foozle. I think I want Foozle healthy. And then I'll replay Foozle. I'll say check with 8. I'll draw 1, and it'll be your go.
Alright, I'll say Sanctum. Play a Lion, play a Bade. And Radiant Truth to stun your mill dudes.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay, I'll say Sanctum. I'm going to discard Gorm of Om. I am going to play Doorstep. So I gain the 1, but it go back down.
This deck is so demoralizing. It's brutal.
I am going to play a Shield of Justice. Fortunately, I don't get to attack here. They're going to unstun. And I will play in a Bond. And I'm going to Mighty Lance to do 3 to the Tentadlin and 3 to Baltrum. And it is your turn. I will draw 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Plus 8. My keys are plus 8.
So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep.
7, 8. Yes.
Yep.
The keys are plus 8.
That's cool. Love it. Love to see it. So, I'll say Shadows. All oubliette the bond.
No.
Ain't come back this time. Play Umbra, play Miasma. How's it?
Thrown into a hole, never to be seen again.
Yeah, exactly, Bill. You gotta have the artifact control.
Yeah.
Or else it's just got control of the game, and then the Brobnar's doing things, and I can't, get ahead.
Alright, we're gonna say Brobnar. And Groke is gonna unstun. And I'm gonna Gauntlet of Command the Groke into Baltram.
Okay.
And then Lollop is gonna fight a Bade. And then Foozle is gonna fight Umbra, just cause. And then I'm gonna play this Drummerknot to bounce this Drummerknot. And then play Drummerknot to bounce Groke. And then play Groke. And I'll tell you check with whatever I have over here.
Yeah.
Whatever my key costs whenever it comes to my turn. It's your turn, I'll draw one.
Okay. So my keys cost 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Plus 13?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yes. 16.
No.
1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Plus 9.
14. 15. Sorry, 15. They cost a paltry 15.
Great. Awesome. Sweet.
This is where a digital app would be sweet.
Love it.
Because it would keep track of your key cost for you.
I love it. I'm loving it. As they say at McDonald's. I'm loving it. I'm also loving how Tantalum can't kill any of your guys. So that I really need to kill any amount of guys. I'm loving it. I will...
He can kill a Lollop.
Yeah, that's true. Say Sanctum. Play a line... Pretty much useless line Martram. Next is Tantalum. I'll play Grey Rider. I would love to get Groke off the table. I could trade Lion with Foozle. Foozle's like generating amber for you. Lollop is just beating, which isn't the worst thing ever. I just wish I could kill Groke. That's the best target, but
yeah,
I think I have to settle for Foozle.
Okay.
So I'll trade there. That's my turn.
Okay, so my keys are +1, so I forge for 7.
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay.
So you think that's why Grunt Buggy should have been for each 5 plus up to 3 keys cost 1 more. Yeah, a limit would have been nice on Grunt Buggy.
I am gonna say Brobnar. I'm gonna play Patrazate. Lollop is going to Reap. Groke is going to kill the Grey Rider.
That is a deck you would have played every time at the con, right?
Yeah. Untamed Sanctum Brobnar.
Yeah.
Probably.
Every time.
I think people give this deck to you and then proceed to look bug-eyed, wide-eyed at it as the Brobnar beatdown comes. Groke is killing Grey Rider.
It might be weak to board wipes. I'm not sure.
Just the sheer number of Brobnar dudes in here that are over power 5, though, is the thing.
Right.
So, and the rest of the deck feeds 5 power dudes. Like this Marrows, he's not 5, but he is now,
right?
Yeah, so there's like 2 Grove Keepers.
Yeah, so that's even...
And it has board wipes of its own. Like,
right.
in my hand right now, I have Nature's Called everywhere and Save the Pack. That I'm not
never
playing.
Ever play, yeah.
That yeah.
the robot voice September 26th. I doubt there will be, Harley. They'll probably just talk about whatever tournament they're going to talk about.
I'm going to Reap with this Drummerknot and bounce Lollop. And then I'm going to play...
But we can hope. We can hope. You know, maybe it'll happen. Maybe. I don't want to take away your hope, Harley. I would never do that.
I am going to Gauntlet this Drummerknot into Tentadlin. I think you have to like rule a 6 this deck.
Yeah.
And keep track. I'll put Groke back in my hand, play Groke. And then Drummerknot is going to Reap. So Drummerknot reaped, then fought, then reaped, bouncing this Drummerknot, and then I can play it, and that's only 4 uses, correct? Yeah. So not rule of 6. Okay, and your turn. I'll draw one.
The Yeti Voltors are like 40 for the sealed, which is great. I mean, you get 3 decks and an entry. It's outstanding, and it's outside of a convention.
Yeah, they're outside of conventions, so you ain't gotta... Yeah, exactly. Right? Stop. They're not gated behind like 50, 60 bucks or whatever.
Yeah.
So.
We'll play those things.
Some dorky...
And hidden stash something.
Some dorky dead dudes.
Yeah.
Just get some damage
on them. Do whatever way you want to do.
They have a point of damage on them each.
Yeah, that's great. Love it. Yeah, Richmond will be fun. We're going to drive up there for that. We're talking about going to Indy too.
Both these guys are elusive. So I'll say Brobnar. Groke will fight Gamgee. Lollop will crush Gamgee. I think I just start reaping a bunch. Drummerknot will reap. Bounce the Lollop. I'll replay Lollop. Patrazate will reap. Drummerknot will reap. Bounce. Groke. I'll play Groke. I'll Gauntlet Groke into Knuckles to punch another one out of you. And your turn.
Okie-doke.
I'll draw nothing. Say check with 8.
I will play Shadows. I'll play Hidden Stash. Play Miasma. Knuckles. Can't kill anything. Not even one thing. I guess I'll reap.
Goes on Sir Maris.
I guess I'm done.
Alright, we'll say Brobnar. Groke will fight Bolton. Yep. And we'll Gauntlet Groke into Bolton.
Okay.
We're going to Reap with a Drummerknot to bounce Groke. We'll Reap with some other dude. We'll Reap 3 more times.
Okay. Yep.
I'll tell you check with 12.
Okay.
The Drummerknot bounces Lollop and I replay it.
Yeah. Say I'll say Sanctum and no, I'll say whatever. None of this matters. I'll say Sanctum and discard 2 Grey Riders.
So stop punching Amber out of you?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll forge for 6. I'll reap all these Brobnarians.
Yeah, you got it. Okay. You got it. It's fine. Put me on my misery.
Oh, yes.
Jeez.
Yeah.
This deck had no answers for that, so...
Right, there's no board wipes.
Yeah.
There's no, like, save the pack. But, like, even at that point, save the pack wasn't enough to save you, because I would just make sure my Brobnar guys are undamaged during your turn. They're only damaged if I need to stop a key or whatever.
I did have There Everywhere, so if it had There Everywhere save the pack, that would have been an out. Couch, I gotta pee. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be kind of cold. Come Indy November, right? Yeah, Indy November.
It's probably mild.
We'll see. You're on East Shelley. I'm on Arvid. That deck was...
It was doing some stuff.
It was enjoyable.
It was doing some stuff. That deck won 100% because of Merkins, right? So...
Yeah. But, I mean, that's not to take anything away from it.
Chat is weird today. These tiny pictures are barely legible and very annoying.
As long as you do Vault Tour Saturday, Sunday. I think it is, because all the other ones are Sat Sunday. For every other
Coach,
Yeti...
I gotta pee.
Every other Yeti Vault Tour is... There are just, like, side event stuff going on Friday, and then main event is Saturday, and then second day is Sunday, so... We're kind of in the same boat there, Storm. But I would... I mean, there's a pretty good chance.
They're proposing, like, team sealed... and Team Archon,
which would be so fun if we.
There's a lot of those there's a lot of those formats that they're look really cool. So.
Why is he shoveling so fast? Is he on drugs? Team sealed, yeah. It's like the team gets 6 decks to open as a team, and you choose 3 to play for the. It's 3v3, so it's you sit across the table from another team, and it's whatever team wins the best 2 out of 3 matches.
Yeah.
There's also an Archon team event where you can't have any decks that share the same 3 houses, and you can't have a house represented more than twice.
Yeah, which is kind of cool, too.
In Archon, yeah. So there'll be a lot of interesting planning going around that.
Right.
I don't know what day that is.
And I wonder how you pair up, right? Is it like... in Magic...
You probably have to be like 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, in Magic teams, you just numbered your guys.
Yeah, I think that's probably what you would do. That makes sense. You're always 1, 2, 3, no matter what.
Yeah.
Even then, that might make you match up bad against the opponent.
Right.
That's just how it is.
Or you might have like the mirror. You just might mirror all the way across.
Yeah. Oh, 7.
9.
All right.
Okay, I will...
Team Mushroom Man assemble. I am on board with that.
I will say dis, and I'll play a Library of the Danged. Go ahead.
Library of the Danged. Alright, I'll say Mars. Play Mother Gun. Play Carpet Flotsam. Play Stormcrawler. Storm Rager. Xanthix Harvester. Here you go.
Okay, I'm gonna say dis. I'm gonna toss something into the library. I will...
What could it be?
I'm gonna Hysteria those guys, I guess. You got a Mother Gun, so I'll play a Tourette. It's probably dead.
It's a dead Tourette.
Yeah, it's probably dead to the Mother Gun, and then I'll banish.
Okay.
And it is your turn. I will draw.
I'll say Mars. I'll
Draw.
murder this Tourette.
Yep.
Play these guys, and I'll give Storm Rager a ray gun, which seems pretty good.
Yeah, he's a good target for it, I think.
That's it.
Okay. See, here's the thing. I'm not crazy about letting you have this board.
Bill, my tinfoil is that rares and uncommons from COA are slightly rarer than commons from this set.
Yeah.
The rarity did stay the same, but the amount of they have shown up seems to have been less.
It's like classic Magic U1, U2 stuff.
Yeah.
Where like an uncommon 1 appeared once on the uncommon sheet and a U2 appeared twice on the uncommon sheet.
Yeah.
So
it's like a secret rarity. Yeah. That's what it feels like. We have no. It's not based on anything factual.
Right. It's just like
that's how
you see it show up.
We've seen a combined 120 something AOA decks between us. So yeah.
All right. I'm going to say Shadows. I'm gonna play Customs Office. I'll Whistling Darts, and then I'll Furtive Investors. I'll tell you to go ahead, and I will draw 3.
All right. I think I'm gonna say Mars. I'm gonna Reap and shoot. I guess Stim Rager. Reap and Reap. I'm gonna say check 6.
Okay, I'm gonna say Shadows. I'm gonna play Dust Chronicles and draw. And I am going to Nerve Blast and kill the Xanthix Harvester. And I'll tell you to go ahead, I'll draw 1.
Alright, I'll say Untamed. I'll play Full Moon. I'll play a Grove Keeper. A Nox. And Chota. Who will get me 1, and then I'll forge for 7. Then I will discard Quicksand. Or do I just keep Quicksand? I might just keep Quicksand. Forget I had Quicksand.
Okay.
Just forget about it.
Done.
Just forget about it. Alright. Grow my mans. And go ahead.
Okay. I'm going to put my archives in my hand, and I'm going to say Mars. And I'm going to Flotsam Spike.
Alright. My mans.
And then I'm going to play a Mind Warper. I'm going to play Mothership Support. And then I'm going to Extinction Robots.
Robots.
I'll get a chain. I'll drop a chain and draw.
Okay.
And it's your turn. I'll say check with 7.
I will say Untamed.
When you played the Mars, Stormcrawler, Xanthix Harvester, and Stem Rager do not share a type.
Oh.
And so I was like, look at that. The Extinction was like,
That's insane.
Yeah.
I will play They're Everywhere in Quicksand to kill the Mind Warper.
Okay.
And I'll Reap with Chota. And go ahead and you can forge for 7.
Okay. I am going to say Dis. I'm going to play a Schuler. I'm going to use the library. I'll shove that off. I'll play a Soul Keeper. I'm not crazy about that setup because you could like kill it for free.
Yeah.
But anyway, so play a Call of the Week to kill off Chota, and it'll be your turn. I'll draw 5.
I'll say Mars. I'm going to destroy them all. The Schuler, the Customs Office, and Soul Keeper.
Okay.
Discard Killzord, and that's my turn.
You just kind of fumble around over there with hands?
Well, now I am. Killed all my boards.
We're going to say Dis. I'm going to use the library to put that away. I'm going to play a Yerk to pitch a bad penny, and then I'll play a Dust Imp. And I'll tell you to go ahead, and we'll draw 4.
Okay, I'll say Shadows. I'll play Subtle Maul. I will play a Hidden Stash. Archive. Play Umbra. Nerve Blast. I'll shoot Yerk. I'm not gonna shoot the Dust Imp. And then I'll play Merkins. I'll see if this is gonna win me the game. I can't reach it so far.
Oh, this?
No, your deck. Your deck.
Flotsam Spike.
No, that's. I should have gotten the archive. That's it.
Archive wouldn't win the game, but
okay.
It wouldn't be irrelevant. Alright, we're gonna say Shadows. I'm gonna Miasma. I'm gonna play a Brend. I am gonna play a Laminadra over here. I actually want these guys to be able to be killed.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna Nerve Blast Umbra.
Okay.
And it is your turn.
You miasmed, right? Or no?
I did
okay.
Miasma, yeah. I'll draw 4.
Well, then, I will say Mars. I'm going to Hypno Beam the Brand.
Oh, no. Oh, my God.
I'm going to Mars Needs Amber. Actually, I'm going to Mother Gun my Brand for 1, then Mars Needs Amber. Yeah. Yep. And that's my turn. Check with 7.
Okay. We're going to say Mars. I'm going to put my archives into my hand. I am going to play... Oh, wait. Did I say Mars? It's too late because I said Mars. Amber Conduction Unit, Mother Gun. I'm going to destroy them all to get Merkins and the Subtle Mole. It's tempting to get the Mother Gun, so you can't shoot your own... shoot my Brend.
Yeah.
I'm going to Beam Buckler my Dust Imp. And then I'm going to play a Zorg. I'll put the Zorg over there. And then I'll tell you to go ahead. I will draw 3.
Alright, so I'll say Shadows. Play Knuckles. Play Bone Rot Venom on Brend.
Oh my god. I invented that move, by the
way. I'll play Brend. I'll give you 1. I'm going to Reap with Brend. He's going to die. I'll steal 3.
I hate that card so much.
And I'll say check with 6.
Okay, we're gonna say Dis.
That's why Storm. I had the Bone Rot.
Yeah, stupid Brend. We're gonna say Dis. I'm gonna archive. You have a card in the archive?
Yeah.
I am gonna archive a card. Yerk is gonna Reap. I'm gonna play 3 Fates, so I can like.
I think it's these.
It's like the only way I can threaten. It's the only way I can threaten. So yeah, these guys die. And then I'll play a Charette. And I'll tell you, go ahead. I will draw that.
Say Mars. I'm going to Mother Gun Brend for 1, and then play Tixel Beam Buckler to kill him. Steal 3.
6 stolen in a game.
And that's it.
Draw 2. Okay. So I gotta answer 2. So these don't answer. I guess I'm gonna Whistling Darts. I'm gonna put my archive in my hand. I'll Whistling Darts, and then I'll play Merkins and play your archive. Archive.
Oh, archive. That's a Gravekeeper.
Okay, that's game.
Yeah.
If it was like a Mars Need Amber or a Miasma, then
yeah.
Stupid Hypno Beam.
Yeah.
I like that is those are some of the most hated cards, Brend and Hypno Beam, and then like together.
You're like, I finally got one of these cards I hate.
Yeah,
I'm playing it.
I'm playing the Brend,
and it's mine.
Wonderful. I mean, I guess it was one of because I was going to kill my Brend on the next turn.
Yeah.
Was
you had 1
thing.
key.
Yeah. You know, because an entire key is what the Amber was stolen from me. You may remember that.
Yeah.
You may recall that. That you might recall.
Okay. So now it's Arvid versus Gorich. You're on Arvid. I'm on Gorich. I think Gorich is 0-2.
Yes.
Arvid is 2-0. Senora is 1-1. And Shelly is 1-1.
Okay.
So Arvid's playing for a chance. No, I'm sorry. Arvid's playing to dominate. And then the next match is going to be winning in. So we will have 2 advancing from this pod. which I think is about right. That'll be an interesting match right there.
Shelly has like destroy them all.
Yeah.
Can always hit the Merkins and get the Gorma bomb.
How would that feel to?
But it does have a customs office too.
Yeah, it's true.
So, but the thing is, like Grump Buggy, you're like here's the amber, like
yep.
I will gladly give you this amber. It's also got Whistling Darts, which does not match up well. 2 Whistling Darts, yeah, doesn't match up well versus Iron Obelisk.
Yeah.
Yeah, paying 1 for Grump Buggy does seem like what you should actually be doing for that card. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So. Giving your opponent Amber is kind of like what the crux of the Exalted mechanic is anyway. It's like tantalizing your opponent into coming after Amber.
I love that mechanic.
We'll have to see how it plays, but I think it looks like it's got potential.
There's ways for you to like exalt your guys and then get rid of that Amber. Yeah. So that's cool, but at the same time, it is risky.
I'm first.
I will mulligan. Yeah, exactly, Bill. So it looks like it's pretty cool. That one attachment that says you return all the amber captured on this creature to the common supply, that's going to be like the key to those big Exalt decks.
I'm going to mulligan.
Okay.
I had Dusk Witch in my opener, and I was like real tempted to just jam it turn 1 just to see. And I also had Carpet Flotsam, so if you kill the Dusk Witch, I can respond with my Mars turn and Carpet Flotsam. So.
Also, Gargantodon.
Yeah, Gargantodon is insane.
Stick that thing on a Drumble. Yeah, there you go. Somehow, if Drumble finds his way into.
It could be Legacied, right?
It could be Legacied, yeah. Absolutely. Dude, that was a very long thread. You don't have to apologize, Justice Blinded. We like any sort of discussion happening.
Oh, yeah. We were not awake for it, so
no,
don't
worry.
Don't you worry about that.
I did read it all at 5 a.m. though.
Yeah. And our we want discussion in the Discord, so.
Yeah, definitely. I liked how there was some MS Paint diagrams
missed
all
that
player herp. Yeah.
So I didn't actually go that far.
I think I was in agreement with Bill on the ruling based on what I was reading.
So down to 6 for me.
I'm on 5. Okay. But I think we'll find out a lot more once this thing comes out, this FAQ. And I would assume they're going to release an FAQ with the set 2 like they did with AOA. This hand's so bad. It's real bad.
I am going to say Shadows, and I'm going to Hidden Stash, and I'm going to stuff something in my archives. And I'll tell you to go ahead, and I will draw 2.
Okay, I'll play 2 Baits.
Oh.
Yeah, it's real bad. Did I mention how real bad it is? New rules come out this week or next week. Okay, that's good to know. I can't wait to pour over those new rules. I'm just gonna like consume that FAQ, that rule book. I'm gonna consume that timing chart, and it will become part of me.
This is like I'm gonna look at your deck list real quick. I guess I'm gonna say Untamed. I'm gonna play Grovekeeper, and I'm gonna Grasping Vines, and then I'm gonna tell you to go ahead. I'll draw 2.
All right, I'll say Sanctum. Play Lion, kill Grovekeeper, Reap with the Bade. That's it.
I'm gonna say Shadows. I'm gonna play Furtive Investors, and then I'll play Brand. And then we'll tell you to go ahead, and I'm gonna draw 2.
I don't have a Hypno Beam this game.
Yeah.
This is terrible.
Yeah, well. Yeah, well.
Yeah, well.
Well.
Okay, I'll say Sanctum. I think I just have to actually just kill this Brand. I will attack Brand. Give you these. Oh, he does not die. Because of the lion.
I mean, I get those.
Yeah. Reap with the Evade. Lion will reap. That's it. I am excited for the potential, like, Mark for Destruction. Can't be Mark for Destruction 2 times. Destroyed effects only trigger on Mark for Destruction creatures if they had the destroyed effects before they were destroyed, like marked for destruction, right? Yeah. So that fixes Archimedes. I think that would be great.
Yeah, it does a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Hello from Brazil. Well, hello right back from the east coast of the United States. Welcome.
Okay, I'm gonna say Mars here. I'm gonna destroy them all on the Baltrum.
Okay, kills the Bade.
I'm gonna Hypno Beam this Abade.
If you have opponent's cards in archive, can you purge it with the no drone? I think you can.
I think so.
I think that's the purpose of it.
I'm gonna play Carpet Flotsam. I think so. It's weird, right? I think it's. I would love for them to clear this up, because of the text on the Mars things. A lot of the Mars cards say if it leaves the opponent's archives, it goes back to their hand.
Yeah.
So you purge it, but it goes back to their hand.
Right.
So I will draw 5, and it's your turn.
All right, I'll say Untamed. I'll Glimmer back Bade. Play Full Moon. Nox. Discard Key Charge. And that is it. That is both the purpose and also not currently allowed. Is that really not really, or is that not allowed? That's terrible. Sadly, you can't. Returns to their hand. Oh, so if you try to purge it, it goes back to their hand because of the stipulation of when it leaves your archives. Yeah. That's really lame, I feel like.
Yeah, it's not great.
Because that's a play you have to like think about and set up, and it rewards you.
I'm going to say Untamed. I'm sorry. I'm going to say Mars, and I'm going to Carpet Flotsam. And I'm going to give this Stem Rager a Killzord.
God, he's so buff.
And he's going to go fight Nox. And then he'll deal 2, and I'll get a chain from that.
Yeah.
And then Stormcrawler is going to reap. And I will draw 1 and drop the chain. This Stem Rager is...
I could stop you by playing a Bade, but he's just like dead.
He's dead to the Stem Rager.
But I don't really get much out of other stuff. I think I just have to get cards out of my hand because I'm not getting through my deck fast enough. I'll play Shadows, play Gamgee, play Whistling Darts, and Hidden Stash. And then I'll archive card. And that is it.
Alright, so I'll Forge. I am going to...
I'm sad for you, Harley. That sounds awesome.
My archives into my hand and say Untamed. I'm going to play Full Moon. I'm going to play a Nox. I'm going to Song of Spring. And I'm not going to wait. I'm just going to Quicksand. Okay. So I'll kill my Stormcrawler and your Gamgee. And it is your turn. I will draw. And draw.
I'll say Shadows. I'll Hidden Stash. I will discard Oubliette. I'll play Miasma. And say check with 7.
Okay.
This deck feels slightly outclassed to all these decks, right?
Yes.
It's a bit outclassed. I can see why it got here, but yeah.
I'm going to say Shadows. I'm going to play Subtle Maul. I'm going to play Laminadra and Redlock and a Knuckles Bolton. And then I'm gonna Nerve Blast my Stem Rager.
Nerd Blast.
You got your grand championship play on there where you're discarding the amber off to the side as opposed to giving it to
That's
me.
how I won.
Yeah. And your turn. I will draw. You get the key.
Yay. Okay. I will say Sanctum. Pick up Archives. Play Borden, Lion, Abade. Take 3 here. I will smite Borden into the Redlock just to kill Limindra with the smite, and put 2 on Knuckles.
But he will. He takes 3.
He's elusive because of the Limindra.
Yeah, you're right. No damage outside the smite damage.
That is it.
Alright, we're gonna say Mars. I'm gonna play I don't even get to take advantage of this. Okay, say Mars. Play Mother Gun. I'm gonna play a Tixel Beam Buckler and I'll move Baltrum over to there. I will play the Mars Needs Amber.
I see.
The Stem Rager is going to go fight Abade. Punch him direct in the mouth. I'll deal the 2 damage with the Stem Rager to Borden. I'll get a chain. There might have been an argument to just hold the Mars Needs Amber, now that I think about it. Because I could set up like a gross... this lets me threaten. This like forces you to use Borden if you want. Okay. And it's your turn. I will draw 2 and drop the chain.
Say Untamed. I'm going to bounce your artifacts with Grasping Vines. Play a Grove Keep. I'll play Grove Keeper Fanghouse Tantadlin. And I'll grow these guys. That's it. This deck is not doing great. Keyforge.
Oh.
Enjoy.
Go.
Kills over on Collector Worm is actually nuts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kills over on the Storm Rangers maybe one of the best creatures in Mars for that.
It reminds me of like shoulder armor on Champion Tabris.
Yeah.
It's just like this invincible juggernaut that just runs around the battlefield doing whatever
the
they
2
want.
damage is pretty relevant.
Yeah.
And the moving is pretty relevant.
Yeah. The moving is incredible. Okay, I think I'll just say Shadows here. I want to play a Subtle Maul. Oh, sorry, first I have to Sucker Punch. I'll Sucker Punch the Grove Keeper. I'm going to put a Bone Rot Venom on Borden. And Redlock and Knuckles are both just going to Reap. And then I didn't play any creatures, so Redlock's going to give me one. And I'll tell you to go ahead, and I will draw 2.
I'll say Shadows. Mac the Knife. Actually, I'll go Umbra, Mac the Knife. Whistling Darts, Miasma. And that's it.
Okay, I think I'll just say Mars. I'll play a Mother Gun. I'll put a Red Planet Ray Gun on the Tixel Beam Buckler. The Tixel Beam Buckler is going to Reap and shoot Umbra. And then the Stim Rager is going to fight... Oh, those guys got +1/+1 counters. The Stim Rager will fight Baltram. What's he at?
He's at 6 power.
Okay.
So he would die.
Yes.
He would die.
So yeah, he'll fight Baltram and then dump the 2 damage into Borden. And I gain a chain. I didn't play creature, so I get 1 with Redlock. And I draw 1 and lose the chain.
Yeah.
So.
I got no answer to that. Alright.
This deck is doing some gross stuff.
It's good, yeah.
This deck is doing some gross stuff.
That's another one that's kind of unsuspecting. Shadows, Untamed, Mars.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I like a good Shadows Mars.
That Mars in there is really good.
And I like specific Untamed with Mars in this set as well.
Yeah.
Like, if you've got their Everywheres, it combines so well with, like, Mars Needs Amber. And Shadows and Mars combines because of, like, Whistling Darts and Mars Needs Amber. So this deck, like, has Brend, ways to kill it, and ways to do, like, big Amber swings, which explains why it's here.
Yep, agreed.
Doing so well. Because it can deal with just large pools of Amber.
It got 3-0 in this pod, so that's legit. A 3-0 in round 2 is great.
Yeah.
So you're on E. Shelley.
What did it lose to in the first round?
I don't know. It's a good question. We can look very easily.
Yeah, let's go check that out real quick.
So it was in pod P. Yeah, pod P.
So I'm on... Which one?
You're on E. Shelley.
Okay. So the thing with Untamed, my general rule of thumb was to like let my opponent play their Untamed decks yesterday. I'm sorry, at the Grand Tournament, the Grand Championship. And I got pushed off the board by Untamed decks because like everybody I played against had like Grove Keepers and Pimpaka Engas, and they had like I was just like they would have like 5 Untamed creatures. The one game I remember losing to the Untamed board, he played a Bumblebird and got 6 counters.
Yeah.
he put like 2+1 counters on.
I lost
3
to that guy's
days.
Untamed deck that did the same thing.
Yeah,
I lost to
his,
that deck.
his Untamed was so big.
It was good. So it lost to Lamarck, the Queen of Heroes.
I don't know.
Lamarck got 3-0 in that pod. So
don't recognize it by the name. So
I think it was one of my decks. Weren't some teams trying to ban Untamed to avoid key cheats since they said it was easier to play around steel than that? I don't know. I hadn't heard that strategy, but
I mean, possibly, but
yeah. I think key cheats are worse in this set.
Yeah,
because of the less Amber generation.
Right. No.
Yeah,
Bumblebird is not the best creature.
It has always been the best creature.
Yeah.
Okay, this is for all the marbles. And this actually could be close. I don't.
Yeah. I think that deck has the advantage.
Okay.
This deck does have Destroy Them All, which is good. It does have 3 Fates, which is actually good against that deck, and a Soul Keeper.
That's gonna murder 3 dudes every time. And Soul Keeper,
so,
yeah. I don't know. I think it's got the tools. A 4.
Does it have them at the right time?
Yeah.
That I don't know.
This is
so you don't want Brand in the opener.
Right.
Is the problem. Because he's like garbage if you play him before they have enough Amber.
I mean, he's not garbage. He still gains you 1, right? And it makes them have to deal with him while they don't have much Amber.
Right.
So I played him the first game initially, right, and stole like 1 from him, but now it's like totally fine with that.
I had Destroy Them All to go with it.
Yeah.
So, but then again, I guess you want to Destroy Them All for the Grunt Buggy. Like I want you to have the Grunt Buggy.
Right. Yeah, you want to save that.
So I think it's definitely worth throwing it back at that point. 6. What did I just say? Alright, I'll say Mars, I'll play a Mind Warper.
Okay, I'll say Sanctum. I'm a Mighty Lance this dummy.
Well, I guess he's dead. I'm gonna say Shadows. I'll play Furtive Investors. I will play Brand, and then I'll Nerve Blast to shoot my own Brand.
Okay.
And steal the 1 back. And it's your turn. I'll draw 3.
Play Brobnar. Play Gauntlet Gauntlet Jarmanaut Fusel. Here you go. This is where the fun begins. Someone said that to me yesterday. I was like,
this guy knows.
Yeah. I think it might have been that Untamed guy. He was just...
He was a pretty generally, like, affable dude.
Yeah, he was
like,
a good
guy. He was like... he beat me 2-0.
Yeah.
But it was... Like, I had fun in those games.
Yeah, he was cool. And he was the one that gave me Library of the Danged. He gave that gift to me.
I'm going to say...
Cheered 100. Thanks, Lord.
Oh, thanks.
Appreciate that.
We're gonna say Dis. I'm gonna play Schuler. I'm gonna Cull the Weak on Fusel. And then I'm gonna discard Hysteria. It's like kind of tempting to play Hysteria there.
Yeah.
But I think I'll go with that. I'll draw 3.
Okay, I'll say Untamed. Play Grove Keeper, Teliga, Tantadlin, Regrowth Fusel. Your turn.
It's Teliga grows because the Grove Keeper. I have to take a very suboptimal turn here. I'll say Dis. Schuler will kill Teliga. If Brend could have killed her cleanly, I would have done it.
Yeah,
And I had like a creature I could even play, just to give you the amber, so that like I could maybe kill off my own Brend. But I'll play Tesmal, and then I'm gonna tell you to go ahead, and I will draw 1.
Tesmal. I'll say Brobnar. Play Iron Obelisk. Attack Tesmal. Play Fusel, play Drummernaut. Play Fusel. That's it.
Okay. I'm going to say Shadows. I'm going to play Dust Chronicles, and I'm going to archive a card. And I'm going to play Whistling Darts. And I'm going to discard Bad Penny. And Brend is going to... I won't forge because of the Iron Obelisk, so... but then again, if you kill the Brend, I steal some from you. I think Brend is going to kill the Grove Keeper while I can. Okay, and I'm going to tell you to go ahead, and I will draw...
Alright, I think I have to kill this Brend while I can. And while he's only stealing 2. So, Germanaut will attack Brend.
Okay.
Still 2. I will Reap with Fusel. I'll Reap with Drummernaut. Bounce Fusel. Play Fusel. I will Tremor the Schuler. I could Gauntlet into the Schuler, but I don't think I want to trade any of my guys for Schuler that's fully damaged, so that's it.
That's as damage as you could possibly get.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna put my archives into my hand. So what I intentionally put a bad card in my archives. I put Zorg.
Okay.
Well, you had Tentadlin on.
Tentadlin, yeah.
I
don't
am.
That's right.
I'm gonna say Mars. I'm gonna play a Mother Gun. I'm gonna play Mars Needs Amber.
I guess I could smash in the tree, but that's fine.
Mars Needs Amber.
Yeah.
I'll play Zorg. I was like hoping to tempt you to have like the Tentadlin come after my archives, and then I'm gonna play a Tixel Beam Buckler, and I guess I just put this 2 into the Tentadlin. Because of the double Drummer Knot, there's literally no combination of damage I could put on your guys that you can't like reap your way out of. So I will say check with 8, and until you go ahead, I will draw 3.
I'll say Untamed. Play Grovekeeper. I'm gonna discard Save the Pack and play 2 They're Everywheres.
Okay, so he will take 3. He will take 3 because Schuler will die after the first one, and then he'll become a flank creature.
And reap with Tentadlin. Or do I? Yeah, I will.
All right, I forge for 8.
Yep.
A cool 8. All right, we're gonna say dis. 3 fates time. That's gonna be about them
These
3.
guys?
Those
Yeah.
3 fates. Even though he's 7, even though Zorg is 7, he comes in easily. He ties for 3rd. So, and then I'm gonna banish Foozle, and then I'll play a Charette, which I'd much rather use to keep you off a key. But your turn. I will draw 3.
Okay, I'll say Sanctum. Play a Bond, Shield, Marrows. That's it.
Grovekeeper, a Bond. Okay, we'll say Mars. Zorg's gonna unstun. Tixel Beambuckler's gonna trade with a Bond. And then I'm gonna Mother Gun the Grovekeeper.
For 2? 3?
For 3. I will play the Zookeeper. I'm going to double Flotsam Spike. And I'll go to 7. And I will tell you check. I'll draw 3.
Do you think a Bond is discard in Signora since you have Patrazate and Obelisk combo? That's very possible, Bill. It's very possible. Because that did make me lose that one game.
Yeah.
I'll say Sanctum, Doorstep.
Okay.
Play Derek. Sir Marrows will smash into the turret. And that is that.
Gonna say Shadows. I'm gonna play the Customs Office. Play Laminadra. I'm gonna play Merkins and we'll get the top card of your deck. Smite. Yeah, that's pretty good. Smite the Zorg. Yeah, we'll crash the Zorg into Sir Marrows and it'll stun Prince Derek. That's yours. Thank you. And then I will Nerve Blast and deal 1 damage to Derek. And it will be your turn. I'll draw.
Alright. I'll say Robnar. Pick the archive up. Play Grunt Boogie.
You have to pay me 1.
Yeah, I think I pay you 1. Play Foozle. Play Drummerknot. I think I pay you 1.
Drummerknot, then Foozle?
Yeah.
Or do you want to fight with Foozle first?
Nah, that's fine.
Okay.
I think I want him damaged.
Okay.
I'm gonna fight with Drummerknot most likely. So yeah.
They're all elusive.
Well. I guess it doesn't matter.
You could fight with Derek to unstun him.
That's fair. Better. Yeah. I keep forgetting I can fight at a house with Grunt Buggy.
Yeah, in that deck, your Brobnar dudes are the ones that are just throwing punches at left and right because of the.
Derek has 2 extras. That's right, because you smited then Nerve Blast.
Oh, yep.
That's it.
Got through his armor.
Your keys are at least 8 right now.
Yep. They're 8. So I don't forge that key. I think I say Mars here. I'm gonna Mother Gun and shoot Derek for 2.
Okay.
I'm gonna Mothership Support and deal 2 to a creature. I'm gonna shoot Foozle. But I think I just Reap with Ulix and archive the Foozle. I don't want you to have damaged guys on the board.
Yeah.
And then I'll play an Amber Conduction unit. And I'll also check with 9. It'll be your turn. I'll draw 2.
Goodness. Well, I'm just gonna have to take like an off Untamed turn, which is an awful time to do this, but
yeah.
I'll say Untamed. Play Nature's Call for your 3 guys.
Oof. Merkins included?
No, I guess I don't get Merkins.
Okay.
I'll discard Save the Pack, discard Key Charge, play Roxador. Okay, that's it.
Alright, so I forge for 7.
Yep.
Okay, I will say Mars. I'm going to Mother Gun and do 3 damage to the Roxador. I'm going to destroy them all, the Drummerknot and the Grunt Buggy. I'm going to play Uxlix. I'm going to discard Extinction.
Okay.
Because I don't want the chain. I want some other card. Literally any other card in my deck. I'll draw 1. Your turn.
Probnar, play Patrazate, play Lollop, play Grok, Gauntlet, Roxador into Ulix to stun it.
Okay.
And that's it.
I want my Extinction back so I can say Giant.
Yeah.
You can let's do some maths.
Quick maths.
3, 6, 7. Okay, so we're gonna say Shadows, and I'm gonna throw Laminadra away because she gets killed by the Patrazate. I am going to. I will play. Do I play this Whistling Darts? Yes, I will play Whistling Darts. I know it makes my keys cost 1 billion, but it kills the Roxador. It sprinkles some damage around you guys. I will play a Miasma. Now this Merkins. Do I just crash this Merkins into one of your dudes? I guess I was the same. Whatever. I'll Reap with him. I think it's better if I just Reap. Okay, and it's your turn. I will draw 2. Should be 2 discards. Okay, I was keeping track properly. And it's your turn. I'm not close to check because of the Iron Obelisk.
I'll say Sanctum. I'll discard Gorm. I'll play.
Edmonic.
I gotta pay you 1 to do it, so.
Yeah.
Play Barrister Joya. And that's it. Trying to find Grunt Buggy.
Get back around.
Well, that's not great.
There you go. Alright. Draw one. Okay. We're gonna say this. I'm gonna play a Library of the Danged. I'm gonna play a Yerk. He's gonna pitch Zorg. I will play a Charette. He's like very dead. I'm gonna play a Dust Imp. And this Yerk also has a damage. And we're gonna put a Soul Keeper on. My deck did not have Oubliette. I guess Charette makes the most sense, right? Because if you want to get that Amber back, you're gonna have to kill her.
Yeah.
And your turn. I will draw 6.
All right, I'll say Untamed. I'm gonna play Tantadlin. I will discard Key Charge. I will discard Save the Pack. I'm gonna play Nature's Call. I'll bounce Charette, Dust Imp, and maybe nothing else. Actually, I'll get the Yerk just because you can kill Groke. And that's it.
Man, you ready for this? You ready for the plays?
I guess. I guess.
We're gonna say Mars. And I am going to Mother Gun my Merkins.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to Mothership support Uxlix.
Okay.
He's gonna hold the targeting beacon and call in the Mothership support on himself.
The Flotsam Spike.
And then down comes the Flotsam Spike.
Pretty good.
Uxlix, you're in danger. You're too close to the blast radius. And I'm gonna Extinction Joya.
Okay.
Say Night. And I have a chain that is not gone. I'll tell you to check with 8, and it's your turn.
Say Sanctum. Play a Gatekeeper.
You're too close.
Play a Bond. I'm done.
All right. We're gonna say Shadows. I will run Outless Laminadra, I suppose. I'm gonna Whistling Darts. Yep. Bond takes 1.
Yeah, true.
And then I am gonna play Dust Chronicles. And actually, I think I didn't want to do either thing there, but I guess I'll archive. We'll archive 1. And it is your turn. I'll drop that chain and draw 3. Say check with 7.
Okay. Say Sanctum. Play a Doorstep. Says Ripple up 2. I'll play a Derek, and I'll reap. Actually, I'm gonna. Yeah, I'll reap twice.
Okay.
Then the turn.
Okay. I will put my yeah, I'll put my archives into my hand. You get Foozle back. And I am going to Hysteria, which is going to give you the Gatekeeper back. I'm going to use the Library of the Danged to put Brand in there. I'm going to play Yerk and discard Laminadra. I'll play 2 Charettes and then a Dust Imp.
Oh my God.
I'll tell you check with 8, which will force you into the Gatekeeper. And then it's your turn. I'll draw 6.
I'll say Brobnar.
Okay.
The Drummernaut. Gauntlet. Into a turret. Play Drummernaut. Play Foozle. Play Drummernaut. Play Foozle. Pound the Drummernaut. I mean, pound that Drummernaut.
Okay.
For 2. With 1 splash. And that's it. So you're at 9 cost.
Okay.
Yeah, I know, right, Bill? I still haven't forged 1 key. I'm just trying.
He's trying his dangest over there.
Trying my dangest.
We're gonna say Mars. And
This is the weirdest slash I've ever seen.
I'm gonna play Mars Needs Amber.
Oh my god.
We're gonna destroy them all. We're gonna get a Drummernaut and the Iron Obelisk. I'm gonna play a Flotsam Spike. And it is your turn. I will say check with 11. I will draw 3.
Okay.
What you got?
Say Sanctum.
What you got?
I mean, I have a Gatekeeper.
No, that's right.
So that's what I got. I'm done.
Put all that right there. You'd say you'd put all that?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I am gonna say Doorsteps in there. Gonna say this. I'm gonna Library of the Danged this card. It's pretty fun to say.
It is. Oh, Iron Owl's dead.
Oh yeah, it died. The hell it died.
Yep.
Charette is gonna attack into the Gatekeeper. And it does 4.
Mm-hmm.
And then Yurk will fight the Gatekeeper to get this back. I will play a Schuler.
My god.
I'm gonna banish Foozle. Foozle's been in and out of so many archives this game.
He just doesn't know where his home is.
Gatekeeper needed 7 to die because of a bond.
Yeah.
And then Dust Imp will just reap. I'll say check with 15.
Can't answer 15, finally. Yeah, that's the game.
My next turn, if you somehow stop me, my next turn was going to be Brend, double Nerve Blast.
On Brend.
Oh,
God. Oh, God. If I even had that much amber for you to steal.
Yeah, well, that's why I had to like trade Charette off to give you enough amber so I could steal it.
Yeah, that was brutality. I told you that. I figured that deck had a good chance.
Yeah,
against,
I think it did match up pretty
Senora. Well, Senora, it's too bad. You tried real hard.
And got so far.
Got not that far.
Got so far.
Yeah. Well, that was a good opening.
Yeah.
Opening night for
I think
round
that
2.
right there. If you've got the artifact answers.
Yeah.
And you're just stealing
so much.
This deck blind.
This
deck
like,
doesn't generate enough.
It doesn't generate any. It was like waiting till it was stabilized, and then it wanted to like gain little bits of amber off its Brobnar guys. Yeah. But that deck had
lots
murder
of
and
yeah. You had Extinction, Flotsam Spike, destroy them all. 3 Fates, Soulkeeper, double Whistling Darts, double Nerve Blast.
God.
Banish, Call the Weak. Hysteria was like very relevant that game.
And the game it lost was to the Hypno Beam Brend, right? So like what do you do, you know? I think how many pips on Senora? Not many. Not many.
This deck had the this This one has the hit
Senora has like
yes.
pound. It's got 1 or 2. It's got door
total
stats.
pips.
Counts that.
Yeah, we can count.
Lord Awareness at 8. I think you probably just looked it up.
Yeah, probably.
8's not many.
It's like all in.
It's an Untamed.
Yeah, it's like Untamed.
Yeah.
So half its Amber Pipped are from Untamed.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 8 total cards of Amber Pipped.
And its Untamed turns are not great.
No.
So that's its problem.
It wants to.
The problem is with like the save the packs in there. Its guys are already damaged.
Yeah, it's got a lot of negative synergy there.
Yeah.
If it could play Nature's Call every turn, it would.
Shelly has 13. Shelly was doing some good things.
Yeah.
I like that deck a lot. I think the 2 decks that should have advanced out of this pod did. So that's the conclusion we reached, and I believe it was correct tonight.
So Goric is gone, Senora is gone. 2 of my decks fall.
All right, Arvid and Guild Silverman Chan. All right, guys. That's
it.
Us.
That's a wrap.
That's us for tonight. We'll be back tomorrow. There are interesting things that happen in those games. Yeah. I enjoyed them.
So
thank you so much.
Appreciate everybody stopping by.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Thanks for those follows. Thanks.
We'll be back tomorrow.
We're back tomorrow night with round 2, which Group B of round 2.
Yeah. Group B2.
Group B of round 2.
Or Group 2B.
Here are the standings. If you guys want to look at them.
Yeah, back to well. Definitely back to well for me too.
Yeah, back to well also.
Same. We're so much the same.
Okay, guys. Good night.
Good night.
We'll talk to you tomorrow. Thanks again for watching.
Yeah, I'll basically be playing WoW all day
tomorrow.
Yesterday.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Probably.
Oh yeah.
I'll move so I don't get like deep vein thrombosis, but other than that,
you gotta take a walk around the neighborhood. It's fine.
Yeah, I might find some food every once in a while.
Walk around the neighborhood until we find some berries, just like WoW. Brag is dead. I know.
Yeah, that's all right.
I know.
I am level 12, so I'm not far. I'm just about 13. Yeah. I have like 8 quests in the Baron to turn in. So
the dog is a good excuse to walk around the neighborhood a couple times tomorrow. For sure.
Yep.
Speaking of dog barking.
Yep. He's barking right. They're attacking. The dogs are coming.
All right. Goodbye, everyone.
The barks came from inside the house.
Oh God.